Welcome to Webstyle Press. If you are new here, consider subscribing and hit bell icon. Code editor like Visual Studio Code has got ton of extensions that enhance your development environment and productivity. Extension provides additional functionality that you would achieve with separate software or workflow otherwise. As a software developer, if you use Visual Studio Code, search for related extension about your tech stack. If you are working with SAS, search extension for SAS. If you are working with JavaScript, search extensions for JavaScript like ESLint or TypeScript or React snippets. If you want to auto format code, search for code formatter or prettier like extensions. These will make your life easier. But there is something you should keep in mind. These extensions do not work automatically out of the box. Not all of them. These extensions need configuration, a click to start or stop extension, or a key press to run certain tasks. If you want to make best use of extensions and want to use them effectively, keep following things in mind. Number one, always read docs while installing and enabling certain extensions. There will be some instruction to press some key or button or use certain command to do something. In Visual Studio Code, this icon brings up this extensions selector. You can type and search extensions from here. For example, if you search Minify, you can get this extension. You can install it and enable it, but you will have to read about how to use it. Like this, run the file Minifier with F1 Minify. And if we want to use this extension, we have to bring our focus to the file. File should be opened in code editor and we should press F1 key and then select this Minify, or if we can't find this Minify here, then type Minify here and select Minify. Let me go to the Files Explorer and I will again hit F1 key and type Minify. I will select this Minify to get minified version of this custom.js file. And as you can see, this minified version was generated because of my action that I took at this file. So extension will not work on its own. You will have to press a key or click a button to do a certain task. Similarly, for this live SAS compiler, you will have to press this watch SAS button at the bottom of Visual Studio Code. When you will open SAS file, then this button will appear that will say watch SAS. You will click at this button and only then code editor will watch your SAS file. And you can stop this extension by again clicking at this button. Now it is not watching. Similarly, this extension is related to ES7, React, Redux, snippets. To use this extension, you should know shortcut commands to get a snippet in code editor. And here are these methods mentioned. IMP will generate this line to import certain module. And IMR will give you this line to import React. And to get a React component code like this, you'll have to use this RCC shortcut. So for almost every extension, you'll have to read the docs about how to use it. Number 2, every extension has got its entry in settings. Go to settings, find extension and visually explore its options. Customize these options to suit your needs. Click at this gear icon and then select settings. From settings, you can see this option extensions. Expand this option and here are your extensions that you have installed. If I select this TypeScript extension, these are the options that it offers. I can check, uncheck several options for this extension. So every time you install a new extension, always visit this area to explore all the options that it provides to customize its behavior. Number 3, you can specify additional settings for most of these extensions in settings.json file. And from this screen, you can click at this icon, open settings JSON, or click this gear icon, click at settings. That will bring up same window, and at this location, top right corner, this icon, and it will open settings.json file. You can actually specify different settings for different extensions in this file. This particular chunk of code has got options for live Sass compiler extension, and these settings are for ESLinter. These settings are for Prettier. The reason I am sharing it is I used to install extensions and see if anything happened. Nothing happened most of the time because extensions need additional input from user in most cases. So do not forget these 3 points to make best use of extensions in code editor. You will make your software development life easier if you pay attention. I hope you liked this video. If I missed anything, comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to this channel and hit bell icon to receive updates. Join us on social media. Links are in the description below. Stay tuned for more updates. I will see you in the next video.